Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we are back in the wonderful world of Grim Dawn. Really quick thing, we have cranked up the settings of my OBS to a higher level than ever before used. I would love to hear if things look bad at any time during the stream on Twitch or YouTube. If you see anything wrong, please let me know. I allowed Noxie to mess with the settings, which means things are either going to look way, way better or they're going to break. Oh, hi Noxie, I didn't see you there. So, let me know. So that is the first thing. The second thing is Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn is a game that I have played. Oh, it's really loud if I tab out. I have played for 647 hours. I have played it a time or two. I love this game. It is fantastic. And they just came out with a massive update. I believe they said it is the largest quality of life update they have ever done. So I have not played it in some time. Welcome to Japan, kids. It's time for your face is messed up, it's lacking the hair. Yeah, no beard. As you can see, I've got multiple level 100 characters. I have played the game before many times, but not since the new thing. They have done a lot of quality of life stuff, so let's make a new one. So, let's see, make a new character. Yes, oh obviously, God, Jen, it's the four genders. Off to a good start. The four genders, male, female, veteran, and hardcore. Yes, wonderful. First of all, veteran makes the world much harder for a bonus XP gain. We're gonna do that because I'm a gamer. Name, Mukluk. I'm pretty sure that name was already taken from one of my many other characters. Yeah, that's fine. Mukluk, what's this patch that we're on right now? It's the 1.2 patch? All right, Mukluk 1.2. Oh no, I can't do that. 1.2. There we go. Mukluk 1.2. All right, there's our guy. All right, so new character. Let's jump in. Start game. Ah, yes, everything important was covered on that guy. This is new. I don't remember this intro. They've added this since I last played.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt.
I'll turn it down after the cutscene, chat.
Part of opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down.
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
Shot twice?
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
So your character that you play is possessed.
Right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
All right. Okay, so real quick, let's address the sound issue. Lots of people saying it's too loud. Let's just lower all of these because the master is already quite low. Let's try that and see how it is. Okay, so here's us by the noose and talk to Hangman Jarvis.
Drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give
Now
you
you guys
that.
can turn it back up if you need
Let's
to.
go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed, so we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
He didn't even cut me down. I'll be on my way then. Necro-cultist was my favorite. My favorite combination, I believe, was a cultist shaman. But that was the last thing I played, so I don't think I want to play the exact same thing again. I might start Necromancer.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally, I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable.
Expendable.
Someone with nothing to lose, but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the Burial Hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Where can I find Burial Hill?
You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
All right, I'll find what's reanimating those corpses. All right, so this is the town, but they won't let you in yet because you were just possessed. They don't trust you, which is fair, and we got to go fight some stuff. Now, I did put it on veteran difficulty, which means going from level 1 to 2 is going to be the hardest part. A couple things. One, they added a dodge to the game. That was not a thing before. That was just added in the new patch, so we've got that now. Once I get level 2, we can pick our first class. Leather grips to that. Auto equip. Okay, we've got gloves now. So right now we just got this dagger and a shield. So it's movement, and it does have some iframes. Now, over my red health bar, there's a faded yellow bar. That is your, I think it's Constitution. It's like, if you pick up food and eat, it's that. When you're out of combat, it will drain to fill your health back up. They took potions out of the game, and now the potion is just a cooldown. So if I hit R, it will basically use a health potion, and then I think it has like a 12-second cooldown. And there's one for energy potion too. So that was another quality of life thing that they added. You didn't even know there was much. Wait, what? Is there a new class? The new class comes out next year, I think. Okay, so the way this game works, for anyone who doesn't know it, you pick a main class, and then at like level 10 or 20, you pick a second class, and you can make a hybrid. So there's Soldier, Demolitionist, which likes fire and guns, Occultist, which is like a deal with the devil, Nightblade, kind of like your rogue thief knife guy, Arcanist, that's a wizard, Shaman, you can be melee or shoot lightning at people, Inquisitor.
Pictures of Spider-Man!
Inquisitor, which is like guns plus magic, Necromancer, or Oathkeeper. My favorites in the past have been Occultist, Shaman, Necromancer, and Oathkeeper. And you can kind of combine Soldier with anything to make a tanky version of that anything. I think what I want to do, and another thing you can do, if you haven't spent a point in it, like I could click Necro, and here's the Necro tree, I could read all this, and I could hit undo, and then click something else. I think I want to do Necro this time, and probably Shaman later. So now, the way this works is like if I click Necro, spending points down here gives you passive stats and moves a bar to the right. And then as the bar moves right, it unlocks stuff. So if I spend 4 more points here, this column unlocks. But once I get to something like raise skeletons, I can put multiple points into that and just keep making that stronger. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with that. There's also this thing later. We'll talk about that later, though. All right, a couple of habits I remember I used to use. I'm going to put pet attack on 1, and I'll put my first spell, raise skeletons, on 2, which summons 3 little bony boys. And the pet AI, so like I can click pet attack here, and they will move to that spot, then go back to attacking the nearest thing from that spot. So it's pretty good. I remember liking the pet build stuff in this game pretty good. Like making a pet build, no surprises there. Well, funny enough, Necro wasn't... I did not mean to click that boat. That's to another level. The pet... Necromancer isn't part of my favorite combination in this game. So I'm actually picking something that is not one of my most recent playthroughs. Now, the most recent was still over a year ago. Kitty, yeah, he's sleeping. But you can also use the pet attack button to break barrels and stuff, like break down that door. So you can use the pet attack button on the ground to send them into a house before you go into it. Let's see, searing Francis's gun. Francis notes, let's see. There's a lot of pretty cool lore in this game. I don't want to read all of it right now, though. I think the last playthrough I did of this game, I read every single note out loud. Right now, I just want to try out the newest stuff. How's the new dodge roll? It's pretty good. It's like this. It's like a forward step with a evade frame. All right. So tip for anyone who ends up picking up this game. Pick a early skill. Respecking is very cheap. Pick a skill early on and sink a ton of points into it till it's maxed, and it will end up being over leveled for your level, and then it will carry you for a while. And I'm playing on veteran mode, which is, you know, higher difficulty. Are you gonna do a full run? I very well might. Right now I've got a pistol and shield because we found Francis's gun. Just looking for anything I can highlight here. You're probably an okay level to use that boat from earlier too. Maybe now. At the beginning, I don't know. Journal entries. And those give XP. Oh, and our first sort of hero mob. Barog's Bloody Arm of Celerity. Okay, hold on. What did we just get? Is that a better shield? No, it's the same. That is better armor. Searing, that's a crafting thing. Alright. There is a button here called Inventory... Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there... Maybe I think of something else. That does have auto sort. I know we unlock more bags later. I thought there was like a deposit button, but maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, there's something in there. The glowing blue stuff usually gives XP. Toggled buffs no longer has an upkeep. There was a thing in the patch notes that if you have... They no longer require a slot on your skill bar. If you acquire a skill that basically gives a buff, your character will just automatically keep it on. Alright, so just pouring points into the skeletons until they're maxed right now. Quilted Circlet, I think that's going to be our first hat. Oh, we got all crossbow boys now. Deposit is after you reach your stash. Oh, got it. Anything in there? Yep. Scrap. Oh, you auto pick up scrap now. That didn't used to be a thing. The iron bits is basically your money. Better shield. What TPS? Hevel's Greatsword of Scorching. I could use a greatsword for a bit. Let's see.
Hey Muck, what do you call a laurel of $100 bills? A wreath of Franklins. Oh my dog.
I don't get it. Sorry. I know a $100 bill is a Franklin, but I don't understand the Wreath of Franklin's punchline. You could never have more than one exclusive aura. Yeah, but exclusive auras were only like the top level thing. There was tons of auras that weren't the exclusive ones. Oh, what's that? Bad pun on a singer? Oh, okay. This game came out in 2016, right? Still getting updates? Yep. And there's another expansion coming out for this game early next year. It's funny that you're surprised that it's still getting updates. You know, EverQuest just got its 29th expansion, right? There's tons of old games that are still rolling. Sending the skeletons in there. Oh. Chilled Ullman's Axe. Sheltering Woven Queef? No, can't use that. EverQuest still going? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still keep tabs on it a little bit. Unassigned points. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot about these. I'll just put them all into physique for now, just for more max health. Gonna be another strength-based Necromancer again, just like in Baldur's Gate. Alright, so send them forward. So them unload. Yeah, they die so fast. They're like glass cannons right now. Bring them up here. Woven Coif. Break that door down. There we go. We're all going to die out here. Calm down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down in Devil's Crossing, but you know, the old prison, but supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenging around Lower Crossing. Figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges, though I can't hear their maddening skittering anymore. I suppose I have you to thank for that. Doesn't matter though, the area's overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. I could open a rift gate. A what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Sort of, but mine takes you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've seen up in Burwich, but you don't seem to have the look of a taken about you. I suppose this may be my only option. See you back at Devil's Crossing. Oh yeah, so that was part of an interesting part of the story. Since you were possessed by that thing for a while, you have the ability to open rift gates, which are kind of like this game's town portals. Normal people can't do that. It's like such a simple thing, but it makes you really valuable as like a forward scout type person. And I do remember it being pretty important to try to 100% the first few areas because you unlock a lot of the NPCs, like the blacksmith. Have y'all seen Titan Quest 2 is around the corner? I have not. I played Titan Quest after I played Grim Dawn, and I did enjoy it, but it was definitely kind of clunky. Like, I could tell, like, oh, this is the game that was before Grim Dawn. It was, I had a lot of small issues. Like, I didn't really have the desire to play it more after the first playthrough. Alright, I'm again, still just dumping points into the Bony Boys until they're max level, and then I'll go into other stuff. Ether Crystal. What did we summon this time? We got 1 archer and 2, I think, with clubs. Is this game like a live service game? No. This is classic model. Like, you pay for it one time on Steam, and then it's yours forever. It does have a couple of expansions, which are purely optional. And then they do updates periodically, like the update that I'm playing right now was a completely free giant update. And it was the biggest update they've ever done, which is what made me want to try it again tonight. Maybe do a full playthrough, we'll see. Can't believe they're giving rifle to Mesmers. Yeah. And today they showed the Guardian pistol preview. So I would assume that on Monday we'll see Necro swords. Now we're at the spot where the undead are spawning from, story-wise, so they will keep coming out of the ground here until we take out the source. Use my health potion. Got the goodies. Ah, shrine, I remember these. Love these things. Is the constellations here? Yup, we're about to be getting with that. About to deal with that. Alright, so you occasionally find these shrines, and they either want you to sacrifice something or to fight monsters. This one wants an ether shard. We've got one. Sacrifice that, and you cleanse the shrine, and then you get a devotion point. And it also will, I think it checks it off on the map. Is it the big map? Yeah, right there. It checks it off there, so you know you've done it. So, oh, there you go. All right, so the devotion is this thing. Now this thing is kind of overwhelming at first glance, kind of like a Path of Exile tree. But here's the way it works for any newcomers. If you put a point here, you get a green point. Put a point here, you get a pink one, there's a blue one, there's a yellow one, there's a purple one, okay? So if I do that, then for example, this one right here says it requires a purple. So if I spend a point in purple, then this one becomes available and you can start spending points here with your next points. So for example, if you really like fire, you could just do a search for fire, and those things are related to fire. And you can just mouse on there, like, okay, ooh, yeah, oh, this is nice, I want this. Let's see, it requires a blue, okay, I'll spend a point on blue, and then I'll get this constellation with my next points. And then when you complete the constellation, at the very bottom, it says it'll give you 3 green, 3 blue, which might unlock other constellations. And you keep going on like that. And then some of the stuff way on the outside, you know, requires 18 green and 8 red to open up, stuff like that. So obviously I'm using skeletons right now. So what is there that affects pets? There's also some interesting, like this is Scorpion Sting, 25% chance on attack. And you click on this, you attach this to a skill. So if I attach this to raise skeletons, the skeletons would proc this chance on hit when they attack. So there, you basically will attach certain things to certain skills. So let's see, this one, what is this? Call forth an Eldritch Hound to snap and tear at your foes. The Hound's presence in the physical realm is unstable and will only be there for a limited time. Scales with pet bonuses. Requires 4 red, 6 green. Okay, I can't start with that. Shepherd's Crook gives some bonuses to pets. Shepherd's Call gives a bonus to all pets for a time period. And gives 1 purple. So that's a decent start. I could start there. And you can respec this. If you do something and end up not liking it, you can respec this. So this requires a purple. So I will start by doing that. And now those that just lit up are available to me for my future points. So we'll do that. And I'll go for that Shepherd's Crook constellation next. Alright. And let's finish clearing out this cave. And these green crystals will keep spawning undead till they're destroyed. Oh, I think one of our skeletons is like a little mage guy now. Let's see. Let's throw down the gray items that we started with and pick this up. Alright, and then there's another exit to the cave. Let's see, where are we? Back here. Alright, that's clear. What was the hotkey for portal? L. Alright, so we can that's our portal, and then like this is like a waypoint, and the little portal is the one that we can make anywhere. So I'm gonna go back to town and tell them I did the thing I asked of them, and they should allow me to use the town services now.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
I have killed the reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
Thank you.
I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime,
Got reputation.
there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Okay. Alright, first off, let's talk to this guy. Auto sort. Okay. Do I have anything? 2 plus energy. Sell that. Requires 66 spirit. So if I do that, I can wear a... So this gives a bonus to a bunch of skill. Kalidor's Tempest. I don't know what that is. That might be an Arcanist ability. But it does have some other interesting stuff. Do I want to commit that change? I don't think I do. I'm going to hit undo there. So I don't need that. 51, physique 99. This is almost the damage of what I'm currently wielding, but it's a one-hander. So I'll swap to that. Shield for the offhand. Get rid of that stuff, and then squish that over. Alright, that's good for now. What's your deal? I hear you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting against those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take iron off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was put overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down abominations. Take Pharos, Gilius, and Negan, for example. Used to be good men, defenders of the Empire, now nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamplands of Whitemire. Slaughter them. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. Something for nothing, 250. Alright. Let's see, and then there's a thing in here.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting
From Donna's lore.
out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
Hang on a sec. I would like the dialogue to be louder. Let's do that.
Welcome to my rift gates. Yes, the Ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these